I mean, absolutely. That is the case, and let's see which team is coming on top and taking that first winner chicken dinner. This is going to be Asia Battle Chapter 3rd and day number 4, and this is the first match. And it's gonna be Rondo and Team E Arena. Oh no, they're not joining, man. That's just insane to see. I just wanted to see E Arena playing and just making a havoc on this map, but E Arena, they're not here. So it's really bad to see that, and we can see DRS. They're going to be joining with 3 players. They're not having the 4th man, so they're having a disadvantage from the start itself. It's really not good for them. But Testrack New York's factory is for the first time we have seen that Testrack and New York's factory. There's not even a single player joining there. Edge, we can see the fight coming in. It's going to be Team RIQ, one more Indonesian team against Team it's a Pakistani team if I'm not wrong. It's ASI Esports if I'm not wrong. But let's just see which team is coming up close personal against RIQ. There's Lapper. Oh, it's actually ASI Esports Crypto with that Uzi and SMG in his hand.
It was Ryan as well. I mean, didn't really expect to see teams drop down here. But ASI, they'll be losing the first one, and all of a sudden RIQ opening things up once again. They're the ones that was holding the number 1 spot. Then BTR, they came out on top, and now it's just looking scary. Anyway, BTR now on 180 points, RIQ on 176, and in the meanwhile DRS is already gone, eliminated. The Arena didn't join in, so wow, I did not expect DRS to get taken on this early.
Yeah, exactly. T2K Esports with 3 elimination points and Ajaya with the grenade in his hand. And I guess no connection whatsoever right now. Ajaya, he's not having any sort of guns to work with. And he's having guns, Astral K and AKM, which is really great, I'd say. But now we can see Ignis with that UMP might be taking one more, but wait, from the backends we can see Ajaya with amazing work, and the Indonesian team, Team BTR, they took 3 winner chicken dinners on day number 2nd. On day number 3rd, we have seen them taking one more. But can they actually eliminate Team T2K Esports? Is Indonesia versus Team Nepal, and we can see Hora Esports going to be joining the equation as well, Edge. Oh no, Ajaya.
Oh, T2K, it felt like they had the upper hand for a bit. But then Hora Esports, I mean, joined the party out of nowhere, and then immediately getting themselves a few more eliminations. They're up to 4 now. And they'll be feeling really confident with this situation that they're in right now. And then they also need a lot of points. This is the 2nd day we're getting to witness them in action. And Hora, they didn't really have a great game coming into day number 1 of Root Red. It looks like Amins have decided not to go towards the New York's factory. They're going towards Hangzhou. And, at the moment, they are performing really well. If you ask me, at least. I mean, they're on 83 points, yes, but still, they've been giving us some decent performances throughout the games, throughout the days. Especially Tahi. I mean, he's been phenomenal. And I believe the one team that 4 tribes do not want to fight off against on the map or on the area of New York's factory, it feels like it is Amins. Usually, you see us talking about 4 tribes being the dominant one on that part of the map, but I think Amins might just be the new kings of it. But in the meanwhile, Alpha Gaming is also going to be joining us, so this is lovely to watch.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely to watch, and Alpha Gaming, finally, they're here and playing. Let's see how they're going to be making a huge comeback and a remarkable recovery. We have seen Team Flash especially playing amazingly. Team Alter Ego, Aries, Rosemary right there. Snape is also there. So Snape, he's also an amazing player, we know. And with the addition of Rosemary, so Alter Ego, we can see a blast coming in from this team edge. The Xaviers, although they're not having any sort of elimination points, and this map of Rondo, it's just being way too silent. I haven't seen so much of fights coming in, and we can see the Xaviers with great driving skills and great sprays as well. It's going to be Team HKG spotted. Why he's gone, and I guess it's not looking good for this player, and he's going to get down on his knees. The Xaviers, they lost the first one.
Unfortunately, One Young is going to get taken down, but the retaliation is there, but it's not enough. They will not be able to get the confirmations just yet in this area. Do they want to go for this? I think they might want to take the fights. Yes, you can see the players are closing in the distance now, and One Young, although he is gone, he will be getting that elimination because of the knock that he got. So Xavier will be able to confirm one. HKG have to be careful on the other hand. They have just hit the 100-point mark. They definitely don't want to go early here. And look at the positioning coming in. The repositioning is absolutely beautiful. He will take down Zero. And now all of a sudden, the Xavier, they will have the upper hand. SKG. Will they be able to survive this? I believe there's only... oh yeah, there are 2 players left. And both of them are here. So no one's really next to a recall tower. So they will have to go for the recall. And I think they don't want to take this fight anymore. It's John. It's probably holding on.
Like and subscribe, brother.
But Russell is making a move.
Brother.
He's on the hunt.
Yeah, exactly. He's making a move and he is on a hunt. The Saviors, the player, he has been recalled, which is good. And Team HKG versus the Saviors. This 4v4 battle is coming up great and interesting. And we are down to 16 teams. We were starting with 17. And we have seen only one elimination coming in, which was DRS. And one Nepali team just got wiped out from the start itself. I mean, they're having a really great spot in the overall standing. So nothing to fuss about, nothing to worry about. And the Xaviers, on the other hand, they're having 2 eliminations. They were able to capitalize good. But FL Chops will be taking that domination tag. And he is a dominant player.
You're definitely right about the situation of DRS. I mean, they're in a good spot, but E-Arena not joining. Now, they've already not had a good phase 1. They didn't even make it to the grand final. So now coming into phase 2, I was expecting to see them in action. I mean, day 1, they did decent. 39 points is not a great... I mean, it's not a bad position to be in. If they somehow manage to get 40 points a day, that's 160 points in total. It'll be enough to put you in a spot in a top 18, 16, depending on the fan favorite teams. But at the moment, Team Hora, they're dropping down more players on the side of Xavier too. So that's 5 eliminations for them. I mean, at this point, it feels like Hora's biggest, opponents or their biggest hurdle. It feels like they are Team Flash. So we'll get to see that in action, probably.
Yeah, and Hora Esports, Eagle is there, and we haven't seen Sky playing today from the side of Hora Esports. So, I mean, he's an amazing player, but Eagle, he is down. This is not good for Hora Esports. 5 greater elimination points they're having, and this is a great start for Hora Esports Alliance. From the backends, we can see the grenades are also coming in. HKG, they just got eliminated. Hora Esports, this is the kickstart. They wanted Alpha Gaming. Alpha Gaming versus Hora Esports. They're losing the sport slowly and steadily, but Hora, this is a different level of dominance from the start. We haven't seen Hora Esports dominating this way in the start itself.
We've seen very few games where Hora has, started off on a really, really good note. And most of those games, they do come out on top. And in a dominant way as well, as you said. So this could be one of those ways, but we'll see. One of those games.
Like and subscribe
can actually go
चाहिए
on top.
brother. Like
One
and
player
subscribe
standing
नहीं
now.
रुकना चाहिए. जितने भी बंदे देखें stream को like and subscribe.
They will lose control over this area for sure. But Hora, they might be able to go for the recall there. And as you said, SKG getting taken down there. I believe that was the Xavier there, putting the screws to them at the end. 5 eliminations, which means their totals up to 101 now. Decent position, but it's still not enough. SKG, they need to, give us something more, to have some more belief into the grand finals. Because once again, it feels like they will make it to the playoffs. But it's not going to be that easy at all. If you don't get 150 points, I feel like it's because today is the last day that we'll be getting to witness them in action. All the teams on the group blue. The next 2 days, it's group green and group red, and all the teams in the group blue, right? All they can do is just sit back and pray and hope that no other teams takes them down in the overall. That's all they can do. They can't really change the numbers anymore. So these 6 games are going to be very important for all of these teams in group blue.
Yeah, that's the key scenario. And now we'll be having a look on Team RRQ. We're down to our top 15 teams and 10 minutes marker into the game. 52 players are still remaining in the lobby, so not so much of elimination we have seen. But E-Arena, they did not join into the game, and still they are in top 13. I mean, not in top 13, maybe they are struggling in the second phase because there is one more group teams coming in, in between. So E-Arena will be having a look with that team is just having their spots. But Team RQ right now, we can see they were able to capitalize one greater elimination points for the team. And now into the upcoming one, we have seen Lapper, Pragos, Genforce especially just popping off and popping heads of the enemy teams and opponents. So RQ, can they actually pick this chicken dinner today? They're having only and only one elimination edge. RQ, what do you think? One elimination RQ in the first phase, or maybe in the second stage, and 18 more seconds for the third stage. Because Edge, we haven't seen RQ actually having, or maybe seeing only and only having one elimination on the map of Rondo in the starting phase, because they take those aggressive fights from the start itself.
Yeah, I don't think I'm worried about RQ at all. The one team that's been, insanely consistent, and 176 points into day 4. I feel like it's a decent position to be in, and they don't really have that much to worry about. We'll see how things turn out, though. But as you said, with just one elimination right now, if 4 players standing, I still think there's a really good chance that they will probably get 5 or 6 at least coming into the game. So decent number of positions, decent number of position placement points also they probably will be acquiring. So we'll see how things turn out here. At the moment, Ferrari putting some pressure on Jiggle Hora. The other players inside of Hora Esports there as well. And Alpha Gaming looks like they are on the hunt for the side of Hora Esports. They just took them down, and then the recall came in, and now they're back to them again. Alpha Gaming, they kind of want to eliminate the side of Hora Esports. From the server.
Yeah, they do want it. And Alpha Gaming, one player is gone. Can they recall that player is the question, and I guess they can. So Alpha Gaming, there's nothing to worry about. And Alpha Gaming are having 4 good elimination to work with. They were able to eliminate one team, Hora Esports. They do spot Hora Esports. They did not take any sort of sprays or maybe retaliation shots. So it's all about the consistency. And Men's Esports versus Team Sky Forces. Oh no, this one more fight has been started, and I guess Edge, we will be witnessing those greater rotation clashes coming in now.
These rotations have to be careful. You never really know where players are, where teams are, where the 2 cheeky players will be. Usually see on the map around you have one player posted up towards the recall tower, and then you have multiple other players trying their best to get as many points as possible, get as many eliminations as possible in weird ways coming in. But we'll see how things turn out as the game progresses. Skyforce is just 24 standing. Will he be able to go for the recall? 4 eliminations, the last man standing. He has to be careful.
Yeah, and Team Blue, oh man, they're having 10 elimination points already. I mean, we have seen Team Blue playing just immensely, but 10 elimination from the start itself is just insane to look at this team and performing this way. It's just amazing. Team Blue Esports, they are also coming up at top slowly and steadily, but we can see Team PTR, they are just gone, and Team PTR, they just got eliminated like that, Edge. No, Team PTR with a great run, and now they're eliminated. We're down to our 14 teams.
Team at the top, they get eliminated by the team at the bottom. Pandem are going to be really happy, and the confidence must be soaring high now with that elimination, with that squad vibe coming in. We have seen some action coming in from them. We just haven't seen enough, and feels like Pandem are going to be giving us more and more things to talk about here, as we do have another elimination coming in. Skyforce is gone, T2K is gone as well in 13th position. 4 eliminations for Skyforce, 5 for T2K, and we have Flash with 11 eliminations, starting off the day on a really good note. They might be able to surpass RIQ and BTR if they keep on playing like this. As ASIA, they will drop DX Hope, and with that, the elimination of the squad comes in. 4 eliminations, 12th position for D Xavier.
Exactly, that's the case now right now for these teams, and we can see Team Flash on our screen, and man, these guys and all these players are just insane. When they're actually dominating, we can't even spot them dominating. And Team APT, on the other hand, they just got eliminated. This is not good. And now let us see what's going to be happening, Edge, because Team Flash, they're also having an insane run today.
They have started off on a really, really good note. 12 eliminations, 16 minutes. I mean, I understand it is Rondo, but that is still an impressive number, impressive feat coming in from the side of Team Flash, as we are down to 9 teams, 32 players still in the server, 16-minute mark here, stage 4 circle coming into play, Hora up to 4 players again, 7 eliminations, decent number for them. But once again, we all know who's their kryptonite. In the meanwhile, Alter Ego, they get eliminated with no eliminations? Wait. I understand them getting taken down, but with no eliminations, I didn't see that one coming. In the meanwhile, I'm in the Esports. It's just one player actually holding on to his ground. No, there's more. In the back lanes, they are actually going for that rotation, and ASI8 might join the party as well. This is going to be a bloodbath here towards this part of the map.
No.
And Hora, well, once again with Amelia, is going to get one more elimination there, and they did already lose one, but a casualty on both sides. So 3 versus 3 as ASI8. They decide not to take part in the action. They have now, redirected towards some other part of the map.
Now we are going to redirect our minds, and now we can see Team Hora Esports Eagle with 9 freaking eliminations and total dominance coming in from this team. Let's just see into the upcoming ones how they are going to perform, because Edge, now Team Hora Esports, this is not the typical Hora Esports we saw playing. They are just insane right now, and the level of performance and the level of consistency these teams are showing is just insane, man. Let's see Hora Esports. Can they actually make it happen and take that winner chicken dinner? But ASI Esports, they're having 5, and Team Phantom up close personal. Amazing spray incoming, baby. But Ronyo is really low to the HP where his teammates are. They need to cover his player and teammate.
ASI8, Phantom will be on the verge of getting eliminated. There's just Dimsey surviving on a whimsy at the moment, but he might just get taken down. ASI, the man advantage they have is insane, but RIQ looks like they want to take down the players on the side of Alliance who have just joined in. They're together, but there's just 2 players. RIQ, they have 4. GenForce gets 1. Leper with the last blow, and there you have it, another elimination. RIQ with 5 now as Alliance goes out in 8th position with 5 eliminations as well. Decent number, you would say, but keep in mind they have not played 6 maps, and they will play 6 less than the others. So the 18 games that they're gonna play, they will have to be out of their mind. And this team of Alliance right now, we are still waiting to see what kind of performance they'll be bringing in, so we know what to expect. At the moment, 5 points, not bad to be really honest. Great start for them. But RQ,
Yeah,
they surpassed BTR.
man, exactly. I mean, Esports, they got eliminated. 11 freaking elimination. Hora Esports, amazing performance today. Vika, he's gone ASI Esports Crypto will be taking him down, and Tops, he has been spotted as well. So Team Slash, they are having 12 elimination points, and Edge, they lost 2 of the players, so this is not looking good. And domination coming in for the side of that Hora Esports player. Amazing performance. We're down to a top 5 teams. Team Phantom, they are also eliminated. But today, RQS side Esports and Team Flash, they are just going and making a havoc. And especially Team Hora Esports, they are just performing berserk on these teams.
Oh, 5 RQS, 8 Flash, Hora, 2K. He's on the top 5 pretty early here as well, and Leper, he's not going to stop. He puts the screws to the players inside of Flash. There's only 1 player standing, and Flash, even though they do have a lot of eliminations coming into this one, looks like they might be the one going down here in the top 5 first. As Hora, they only have 1 more player standing on his feet. They have to be careful as Preetham gets taken down. It's Pragos who will actually be the one getting that point, so they'll be happy with that elimination as RIQ now looking to build a gap there between them and BTR in second position.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we can see Team RQ. They're surviving with 4 players, having great utility, 4 smokes, 4 grenades, 1 Molotov to work with. And Team Flash, Zeus, the solo man standing. I mean, we know if there's even a single player surviving of Team Flash, so there's a hope, there's a chance Team Flash might actually take that winner chicken dinner. But Team Flash Zeus, how he's going to perform. But no, as I'm talking off, he is just gone. There are no chances and no probability of Team Flash taking this winner chicken dinner, but because the elimination has been completed, SIT Esports RQ, Hora Esports Team 2K are the teams surviving into the 7th zone. But Edge, what do you think, man? Which team is coming on top? Because Team RQ, it's looking like the Indonesian dominance is just popping off.
The Indo dominance once again is coming up on it's on the map of Rondo. Again, you can see it's pretty clear, and they've been doing really well. As I said, the one region that just, I mean, honestly, as a matter of fact, every region is stepping up really strong in all of these games. In phase 1, phase 2, if it's not one team, it's the other. Phase 1, Pakistani region, it was 4 tribes. Right now, it feels like ASI8 has taken the spot. In the Indo region, the first phase, it was leaning a little towards, RQ. As always, it has been there. 2K have been performing well as well, but in the grand finals, it was more about Voin and all 3 goes. And talking about Nepali region, I mean, it has always been DRS. Hora, they've yet to pick up the pace at TTK. We didn't really see a lot of them coming in. Just one chicken dinner yesterday. So they will also need to come out and struck. And I mean, talking about Vietnamese teams, Flash is, I mean, you just can't take down Flash, man, at the moment. They are in a different league. They're a different animal.
Yeah, these are the 4 beasts unleashed right now, but all of those beasts, they're gone. They're not surviving in this match, actually. And the grenades from inside of ASI Esports looking a bit promising, not able to find any sort of connections right there. Hora Esports, they lost 2 and they are surviving with 2. ASI Esports on the other hand, they also lost 2 and surviving with 2. As we're talking off, Crypto is gone and he is up there with a revival point, and I don't think so. Panther, the soulman standing, can revive his teammate.
That's another elimination coming in, and Hora is gone. And now RIQ on the verge of getting themselves a chicken dinner to start the day off on the great note. 4 players standing. 2K with 2, 1 bleeding, 1 on his feet. And I don't think the revival will be coming in. So Lele Boy 2K now with a miracle play. Can he pull it off? This is not going to be easy. And I think it's going to be impossible. He won't even be given a chance here. It's gonna be RIQ with 4 players standing towards the end of the game, as they will be the one coming out on top on day number 4, map number 1. Winner chicken dinner, RIQ.
RQ, they made their spots till the end and they played amazingly, and the Indonesian teams, they won't stop until strong. And I guess this is the performance we wanted to see as casters and as audience as well, because Indonesian teams, they're not here to stop at all. I mean, they are here to dominate, and they are dominating, and they are delivering the performance the fans wanted to see. Edge, RQ taking on the first one.
I mean, that performance coming in towards the top 3 as well. I was talking about Team Flash coming there in the top 5, then getting taken down. ASI8 had a chance there towards the end. Hora did survive, and 2K, well, they'll be happy with their performance, to be really honest. A great start of the day for them as well. And RQ, I mean, nothing could be better. Getting the chicken dinner, surpassing BTR in the overall. It's absolutely brilliant performance coming in. We started off with 2K actually playing really well. And you can see BTR, they went down here immediately. TTK felt like they had the advantage, but then No Fear 911 comes out of nowhere, and Hora has absolutely decimated everyone in that situation.
Yeah, and the Xaviers, I actually thought that they might actually pull the chicken dinner off, but there were some here and there's for this team, and they actually lost their spot. They weren't able to make this happen, but Hora Esports, I mean, this team, they were a different kind of animal today, man. The performance of Hora Esports, it was just on top right now, and top-notch, I'd say, performance and the coordination edge we always do talk about. It was just insane. Airside Esports, on the other hand, they eliminated the teams out there. Hora Esports, I mean, no words. I'm just out of the words for this team because I haven't seen Hora Esports playing that dominant, to be honest. And now they had a really different kind of approach, and I think it actually worked out for them.
I mean, those players coming in from RQ there, and the rotations as well has been pretty dominant. I mean, they've been winning some really good gunfights, which is kind of crucial if you ask me. And Menzu's there, getting taken down as well. They've just been picking one team and then just absolutely taking them down first, and then they were diverting their attention to the other squad and then doing the same. It has been good strategy coming in from the side of RQ, and they will be the ones coming out on top with the chicken dinner. Gen 4s with 3 eliminations, Pragos with 3, Lapper with 5, Firen, I mean, one of the contenders for the MVP on the overall, 2 eliminations for himself right now going into this one. A great game once again for Pragos and Lapper coming in terms of damage as well, and they've always been one of the top guns for the side, and they are doing something similar that we were hoping for and what we already witnessed. So RQ there as well, which is unfortunate. Every team will have 24 games, and you can see the teams in Group Blue, they only have 5 more games left, so they will have to perform better. Let's see if they will be putting this to good use. Let's see if they can actually get decent number of points so that they don't have to worry about the games in the upcoming days between Group Green and Group Red.
I mean, that's the case, and yes, Naya, that is where we are heading towards. And Team Flash, are they going there? Hora Esports, I mean, we have seen them dropping right there. And Team Flash, I guess they're there. So we can see Team Hora Esports versus Team Flash up soon. And in the region of Gatka, let's just have a look on Amin's Esports versus Team Sky Forces, and this is also a 4v4 fight. We have seen amazing shot it was on Wanted, and he is going to get capitalized soon enough. The grenade from this player is looking so damn promising. Maybe he might actually get knockout spotted. The player taking some of the shots. He spotted one more, and there we have it. Good pick, good spray, and Santer on our screens now. And we know Team Sky Forces is really great with their coordination, and when it's about the close encounter, Sky Forces, it's no match with any other team.
Typos are a different beast at the moment, and you can see Amin's almost on the verge of getting taken down. Torek, well, he didn't see that one coming. I don't know. We'll just get in and drop him down immediately, and Amin's, a minute after dropping down, they are gone already towards Gatka. And, well, I think we have what we were looking out for.
Flash, Let's
Flash. And looks like Hora already are the ones that are coming out on top because of the elimination there. Already one player down for Flash, and now let's see if they can actually capitalize. The man advantage is in their favor. Hora looking good to take it.
I mean, exactly, that's the case. And Hora Esports, they are having the first elimination point, and as you were talking of, they're having the first advantage in this fight. So this 4v4 has been converted in a 4v3. Hora Esports, can they actually pick this fight? It's going to be really interesting. E-Arena, they're not joining. I mean, Esports, they are gone, so we are down to our 16 team, top 16 teams. And I guess Chigil, that shotgun in his hand, is ready. They tried to spot the player, and I guess they're having some SMGs and pistols in their hands as well, assault rifles. So I'd not say that they're not having any sorts of weapons to work with Edge. If you guys are having shotgun in close range, I mean, you guys are ready to take that fight. But what do you think, Edge? Skyforces, Team Flash or Team Horror Esports. Which team you're rooting for this time?
I mean, here's the thing. I root for the fight. They always give us some amazing fights, so that's what I usually look forward to. And you can see Weka now all of a sudden turning tide, and now it all comes down to Jiggle. 1 versus 2. He can actually take him down, but no! Team Flash!
Team Flash ਰਗੜ ਕੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਰਹਾ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ
They managed to somehow come back from the brink of death to the ones on the top. Horror Esports are going to be beating themselves up. That was a misplay. They're not going to be happy about it. They clearly had the upper hand. And then Vika and Zeus and Tops just turned it around in the blink of an eye.
ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ ਟੌਪਸੀ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਮਾਰਿਆ ਵਾ ਵਿੰਸੋ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਮਾਰਿਆ ਵਾ ਤੇ ਦੋ ਬੰਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਨੇ ਮਾਰੇ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਰਿਹਾ
I did not see upcoming that, man. That was a huge blunder coming in from the side of Horror Esports. They were having the advantage as well, right? I mean, if you guys are having the men's advantage in the 4v4 fight, it's all about the coordination after that. And I guess I'd say that Horror Esports, they did not analyze the background. They weren't having the quite greater information and intent on all the players. Because the players were looking confused of Horror Esports. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, right? I mean, Horror just absolutely misplayed that equation there. They had the advantage, but unfortunately, they just couldn't capitalize. I mean, the shotgun play coming in from Vika was good. The plays coming out from the side of other players on the side of Flash was also brilliant. The crossfire that they set up there is absolutely beautiful to watch.
SI8 कैंप ला के बैठी है
Yeah, SID Esports on our screens versus team T2K Esports. Let's see what will be happening. And now T2K Esports. Pritham, he spotted the player. And I guess will he go for the spray? Man, this is also a great 4v4 fight happening. I mean, it's not in the region of 70, it's in the outside region of 70. And we have seen Venom making a great 1v4 against ASIT Esports. That was that 1 HP clutch we do all remember. Venom the grenade was looking so damn promising. And he spotted the player out there. Will be going for the knockout. A JR. The grenade was on face. Venom. He is surviving. Will he able to pick this one? No. SIT Esports. They will be winning. But wait. Let me see. It's actually Team PTR. Gotta be joining the equation edge.
Will they be able to do anything though? That is the question. I mean, they didn't have a really good game last time. 1 elimination, that's all they had.
Oh, parlay.
And at the moment, BTR looks like they might be able to drop a player or two here on the side of ASIA. They will close out the distance, and now the forces are joining. They are closing in. ASIA, are they ready for this fight? BTR are closing in the distance, and now they're gonna be coming up close and personal. The revival will come in, but Kyogo will immediately drop one. 1 gone, 3 to go. Panther bleeding still. He's gonna be taken out. Tiptoe now out in the open. Tried something. Heroics will not be working for him, as BTR will be pretty gruesome to everyone outside of ASI8. There's only Pritham standing. Well, how long? And well, BTR too easy for him. He's scouting for players. He's looking out to see if there's any other team coming in, trying to third party this, trying to maybe join the fight. As ASI8, they're not going to be happy about this situation. They are gone as well. What a grenade. What the hell? Federals?
यार ASI8 वैसे ही जड़ों मका छड़ी तुसा
what how did he do that? Wait, he knew? Or was that a random guess? That was perfect, on point.
Yeah, that was. I mean, pure instance, I'd say. And there we have it. The eliminations are coming in. We are already witnessing 13 teams and 49 players. We are losing players and teams very fast. But wait, what is happening in 70 right now? I haven't seen the Xaviers joining here. I haven't seen Team BTR joining here. What the hell is happening in this lobby right now? Because all of these players, all of these teams coming in a single region, taking a fight against all of them. The Xaviers, they are down to two players. One of the players, they need to go for the revival. No, that is not going to be the case, man. He is a Solomon standing. It is not looking good for the Xaviers. And Team Blue is also joining the equation. Edge, what these teams are up to. Everyone is making a third party. And especially this is the drop of T2K Esports and ASIT Esports. And they both are eliminated now. They're not in the equation. It's all the teams we haven't seen playing in the region of 70. Man, it is just interesting.
All of a sudden, as you said, just one player standing on the side of the Xavier. Well, let's see if they can actually come out on top. BTR. 7 eliminations all of a sudden. They were on 0 3 minutes ago. And all of a sudden, they're putting up numbers like it's nothing. They're taking down Glue like they're mosquitoes at the moment. And Glumatic, I believe he's the only one standing on the side of Blue. No, there's actually 2 players more. As we were talking about Xavier, right? Coming out on top right now is probably not going to be as easy. But here's the thing. The player can actually do it. They do have the potential to go for that play. And One Young is the only one standing. And I believe he will wait for the players on the side of BTR unless they want to go, unless they know that he's there.
BTR, 9 freaking elimination, and Alliance is also joining. You can see on the map, Alliance is also coming in this vicinity and proximity. Man, what these guys are up to, what all these players are doing, it's just insane. And BTR right now, 9 eliminations, they are hunting for the 10th one as well. Oh, the Xaviers, and they got the 10th.
They will get it. I mean, they had to at that point. It was pretty, inevitable. One player there standing, BTR, feeling confident, especially with the way they're playing. Nothing could be done. Xavier gone, and well, I thought maybe they would be surviving for a bit, but that's not the case. They're gone immediately, and now DRS. Last game they didn't have a really good one. It looks like this one they're feeling the heat as well, because they definitely don't want to be taking a fight against DRS. That is something to keep an eye towards BTR. I'm sorry. That is something to keep in mind. At the moment, they are absolutely dominating. And any other team that wants to take the fight,
they are dominating.
They got to be very careful.
Oh no. Seat exchange, and he was trying to get that knockout, but that player wasn't able to do that thing, and he is gone and dusted. We can see Team DRS again the same fashion, and I guess this is not looking strong for Alliance as well. And now we can see DRS surviving with 2 of the players. DRS Killer Whitey, I mean, we have seen this player making insane level of plays into the previous games and matches. What he's up to today, and Killer Whitey, what he's got to be doing. And there we have Team Flash is also coming up in this equation. But Edge, what are your feelings on this battleground? Because we have seen 6 teams in the region of 70. We haven't seen 70 being this chaotic.
I absolutely love the chaos that all these teams are causing. It's been amazing. It's not over yet. In the meanwhile, Handem are gonna get taken down. This time they will not be having a decent one. With only 3 eliminations, they're gonna be out in position number 12, I believe. As we have RIQ getting taken down, is it? I think RIQ is gone. Yeah. 1 elimination.
Oh no.
11th position gone, but here's the thing. They don't really need to worry about anything just yet, because BTR, they're still 6 points away. But here's the thing, RIQ would have been 200 points into the game, which would have been absolutely lovely. And BTR, if they get the chicken dinner, they will probably surpass RIQ. But once again, this is not the grand finals. So they don't really need to worry about the overall standings just yet. Be in the top 16, top 18, you're happy. You're good to go.
PGC all
Yeah, good to go into the grand finals, that is for sure.
there you go.
But now we
Rosemary
can
lagi
see
mobile
vehicle
system
elimination
different.
coming in. Man, oh man, BTR 13 freaking elimination. They are on a roll now. They're on the salvage run right now, and we can see there's one more team going to be joining the squad. It's actually Team Sky Forces, and actually there are two of the players of Sky Forces. If I'm not, it's Arnav, and he has been spotted into the open region. They got to be making sure that they are into the zone, but no DRS. That is a huge blunder incoming edge. DRS, they got eliminated.
I don't really feel good about the situation that DRS is in right now. With the way things are going out for them, I mean, getting eliminated this early into all of these games, it just doesn't feel like DRS, you know? So hopefully, coming in the next few games,
Doubling.
next 4 games that is, that's all they have, they will be getting themselves more and more points, and hopefully better performances coming in. As we now take a look at the side of Skyforce, they've lost 1 player, but they have 6 eliminations on their side. BTR, Flash, 2 teams with 10 plus eliminations. I mean, Flash is on 10, but I'm expecting them to get 1 more. With only 1 player standing, I feel like 1 more elimination is on the cards for sure.
Oh no. He was in the site and he spotted the player out there. 1 more team elimination coming in, and it's just 15-minute marker in the game edge, and we saw immense level of teams just getting eliminated. We saw 10 teams getting eliminated from this match. We're down to 8 and 23 players, man. This is so fast and rapid. Team Flash, they're surviving it with 1, Glue surviving it with 1, 2K Esports surviving with 2. Man, this is just insane, man. These fights, they're happening so rapid and fast. I did not see coming that. But Team APG, they are also surviving with 4. So Team Alpha Gaming, a chicken dinner is loading. The coordination we have seen in Asia Battle with Chapter 2nd beat in Phase 1 from the side of Team APG is just really good. But it's all about the good strategies. So we know that APG, they will try those textbook plays incoming. But oh no, Team Beta and Skyforce, says both of the teams are really close into the proximity, and this 4v4 fight will initiate real soon. Zeus has been spotted as well. That solo man standing. Can he actually pick that off? Can he actually take that chicken dinner off for his team?
I don't think chicken dinner is going to be possible. It's really
nice
so
grenade,
hard,
nice
and
grenade.
well,
Oh no.
yeah, that grenade was so good. He did get taken down, but as I said, 1 more elimination was possible, and he did. So that's 11 for him. And BTR, well, they have 2 players on their knees bleeding, but I believe the revivals will be coming into play immediately. So 14 eliminations now for the side of BTR, as they are going to be one of the favorites to take down the entire thing in their favor for sure. Another Indo team, by the way, keep that in mind, as BTR will not be revived just yet, but 3 players still standing at the moment.
Rosemary.
They have to be careful about any other teams coming in, joining the party. 7 eliminations for Skyforce, eliminated in 7th position. Rosemary,
Nice, Rosemary.
still alive. Alter Egos now putting the screws to the side of BTR. They're taking advantage of the situation. They understand BTR is bleeding, and they might get eliminated. And there you have it, folks. 15 eliminations. Great number. But well, just not good enough to take down the side of Alter Ego at the moment. We are down to top 5. SKG, Alter Ego, Gluplo, APG, and 2K.
I mean, down to top 5 and that fast. That is just insane. I mean, I haven't seen that fast-paced match in a while, and we can just directly witness it. Just down to a 17-minute mark here, and we can see 14th place. That's all. There's a lot of breathing space into the zone, and we can see in the Strasbourg region, all of the players going to be coming up with their spot, and they're here. They know that all the players are here, and the party has been started. APG, 3 eliminations. That's all they're having edge. They will try to get more and more. But Zal, I mean, this player, he's just insane, man. I have to say, he is just an immense level of player. HKG, they're also really close to make that chicken dinner happen. But Edge, what do you think from amongst all these 5 teams? Which team is coming on top?
Alter Ego, probably. I think Alter Ego. I mean, since they have 4 players left, they don't have a lot of eliminations to work with. But Rosemary and 4 players up. That's all I'm saying. In a situation like this, he will probably lead his team towards a victory there. You can see Badru coming in, Krypton, Snape, Rosemary. So all these players are really experienced and so good, of course. That goes without saying. But as I said, just not enough points that they have at the moment, so they will have to be a little cautious if they want to actually come out on top. In Stage 5 Circle coming into play in the next 2 minutes. So Alpha Gaming, they will probably be happy with the situation that they are in right now and with the circle in their favor too. But the next circles, they might have to go for a relocation.
They gotta relocate and maybe reposition themselves, which will be a better one. Rosemary, he is down to his knees. They have to go for the revival. APG, this player, he's trying to get a better view, I'd say, getting that upper hill advantage. But Team HK, they are just totally decimating right now. Two of the player of Team APG, they are gone and dusted. Not a great performance coming in from the side of APG, and that vehicle is just running away. Oh man, just get that vehicle now and get back into the zone. And I guess that they'll do it. They're thinking first about heads right now. And as he was speculating that team Alter Ego might actually pick this chicken dinner off, and look at that Punk. He's just surviving on the pixel HP. One more grenade. Oh no! Wait, he's just barely surviving. Punk, what is up to? He's going in that cable car though. Oh no!
Barely surviving is no.
Oh
It's out
my.
in the open. Krypton will be the one dropping him. Well, he's the right place at the right time, and well, Glue, they're gonna be happy with the top 5 finish. They should be. They can't really do anything about it anymore. HKG surviving with 4 players as well will be having a really good chance here as well. On the map of Wrangle, this is the second time we're looking at a 4-man squad towards for the side of HKG. Yesterday they were really close to take down Team Flash with the chicken dinner, but didn't really happen. And this time, the only team that they really need to be worried about are the side of Alter Ego Ares. With 4 players standing, and well, as I speak, Rosemary drops 1 player on the side of HKG.
Yeah, they did. And especially we can see HKG Rosemary. He is on a domination roll right now in this match, and he is just totally decimating his enemies, and he is just making havoc. And there we have it. Krypton, he finds 1 and top 4 teams, and Team Alter Ego, Team HKG, they're feeling the right finally, and I guess it, you were right about Team Alter Egos, and they just eliminated Team HKG.
रगड़ दे ऑल्टर ईगो रगड़ दे ऑल्टर ईगो रगड़ती पैरती
APG is gone as well. And all of a sudden, we're down to the top 2, and guess what?
ओए
Before we
ऑल्टर
can
ईगो
even say
डैनी
anything,
चिकन
2K are going to get taken down as well. Yet again, it's 2K towards the end getting taken down. Alter Ego Ares. I told you, Alter Ego, they had to be the one coming on top. With 4 players standing towards the top 5, and with Rosemary still there leading the team, you can't really go wrong. It is going to be them with a decent number of eliminations, and winner, chicken dinner.
And I mean that too, I have to say the 70, it was